Hey Thomas, I hear it's your last day here. Almost done, I guess. Yeah, just a few finishing touches and I'm ready to go. It'll be nice to get back to my branch line. Oh yes, your branch line. Trust me, they miss you. Well, actually I have to go somewhere else first. They figure since they've done all this work on me, there's been some scrapes on me. They want me to get another paint job. But it should be a nice one. Oh yes, Thomas, finally get some green paint like me. Well, Percy, I think I'll have to pass. Blue is perfect for an engine like me. Well, I can't argue that. Not everyone can pull off green like me. Anyways, how's my branch line been? What types of problems have gone on without me? Well, it has to do with the new engines. It started when Hugo came to the railway. They wanted him to take your branch line, but unfortunately he's a little too fast for the branch line. Then there's another new engine, Ryan. Looked very similar to you, but not the same type of engine you are, and unfortunately he ended up causing an accident with Annie and Clarabelle. Oh no, my precious Annie and Clarabelle! They're alright, right, Percy? Oh, I'm sure they'll be by the time you get back on the rails. But watch out, it seems like Sir Topham Hatt wants to add a lot of new engines. Oh, really? More new engines? Huh. Maybe I'll see one when I get my paint job. I wouldn't be too surprised, Thomas. Unfortunately, I can't stay and chat much longer. I've been put in charge of this railway after, well, everything happened. So I better keep things in tip-top shape. Really? They put you in charge? Well, I can understand why. Best of luck, Percy. I know I'll see you later. Well, I kind of inserted myself into this role, but regardless, thank you, Thomas. I'm sure you'll be back on the rails very soon, and I can't wait for that moment. Hopefully today, and hopefully that paint job goes well. Anyways, Thomas, I'll see you later. Well, from what I hear, we'll be having an engine come here today, get a nice paint job before he returns to Sodor. Ooh, who's this engine supposed to be? I have not heard. What I do know is, whenever this engine's paint job is done, he'll be taking both of us to Sodor. Ooh, I can't wait to finally work for Sir Topham Hatt. And I can't wait to finally get back to my construction project. Oh, I have this huge plan. Well, as much as I'd like to hear your plan, I think I see the engine coming. Welcome, Thomas. Garrett Bernard, why are you here? Well, Thomas, for some reason they sent me to work here for a little bit, but I'll be coming home with you and the new engine. Another new engine. Of course. I should expect that by now. Is this engine going to take Annie and Clarabelle too? Well, I don't know who Annie and Clarabelle are, but if that's what he wants me to do, then I guess I will. Oh, the engine's here. What are the odds Percy was right? Anyways, hi, new engine. My name's Thomas. It's very nice to meet you. Hi, Thomas. I'm Ashima. It's nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too. Do you have a paint job to do too? Do we need to wait around for you? Oh, don't worry about me, Thomas. I had mine done before you arrived, so we're just gonna wait for you. Well, that's good to hear. I'd rather get there sooner than later. This shouldn't take too long, right, Garrett Bernard? Well, as long as nothing goes wrong. Anyways, why don't you get up onto that dock? We can start work on you. Sounds good to me, Garrett Bernard. Ooh, that's a rise. Anyways, let's get to work. Meanwhile, Sir Handel was complaining to Rusty. I just don't know about Mr. Conductor. I think he's gonna run our railway poorly. It sounds like it, Rusty. I don't think he likes you at all. Me either. It feels like forever since he's last given me a job. Well, when was your last job? 2 hours ago, but that's beside the point. Mr. Conductor does not like us. Then let's do something about this. We need to find Mr. Percival. Oh, hello, engines. What are you doing here? Well, first off, that's a terrible location for a house. But second, we want jobs. Mr. Conductor isn't giving them to us. We'll give him time. He's still adjusting. Adjusting? But we want jobs. We want them now. Do something about it, Mr. Percival. Well, giving jobs is not my place. Come on, don't you want this railway to run well? See, I'm his supervisor. I'm not in charge of this railway. I'm just in charge of him. So I guess since you don't have a job, go find something fun to do. Something fun to do. Good idea. Sir Handel, follow me. I have a place I want to show you. Okay. Let's get going. Meanwhile, things are going well for Thomas. Until... Oops. Thomas, that wasn't supposed to happen. Of course. I should have known. I come here looking for a brand new coat of blue paint. And instead of leaving as Thomas the Blue Engine, I'll be leaving as Thomas the Rainbow-colored engine. Well, Thomas, if it makes you feel better, you've never looked better. Well, thank you, Ashima. It's nice to know in the short time we've known each other, you think I've never looked better. Well, unfortunately, we still have to get back to the Island of Sodor, and we don't have time to redo your paint, Thomas, so I think what's best is if we go to Sodor so Ashima and I are back there, and then you can come back here another day and get a nice new coat of blue paint. So you're telling me I have to come back here to get what I was supposed to have done today? Well, I think that's the only option, Thomas, as you can tell. Unless you want to stay this way. No, I don't. Let me down, I'll take you two to the Island of Sodor. Alright, Ryan. From what I heard, my friend, the number one blue engine on this railway, Thomas, he's gonna be here very soon. Oh, he's that guy that took the ones I took, right? You mean took Annie and Clarabelle? 'Cause yes, that's Thomas. Oh, this should be good. This should be good. What do you mean this should be good? See, the engine that everybody seems to love. But trust me, after they see me and him, it'll be pretty obvious who they like. Well, I won't get your hopes up too high, but I think I hear him. I think he's coming. So which one's Thomas? The rainbow or the girl? So, this must be another new engine. You guessed it, Thomas. I'd like to introduce you to Ryan. He's been taking Annie and Clarabelle while you were away. Well, Ryan, I normally don't look like this. Unfortunately, there was a little incident today while I was getting my paint done. Well, I would hope so, considering the way you look. Anyways, I also have a new engine. Percy, Ryan, I'd like to introduce you to Ashima. Hello, Ashima, it's nice to have you here. We also have one more person to come. That's your cue. Oh, I guess that's me. Hello, Ryan. My name is Garrett Bernard. Ah, Garrett Bernard. Well, Garrett Bernard, what are you supposed to be doing? My job's been working on the new addition to Sodor. In fact, I think I need a ride there right now. Well, I was supposed to be taking Ashima and showing her around the island. If you want to come, I'll take you as well. I'd be delighted. Well, okay then. Garrett Bernard, Ashima, I think it's time for us to go. Oh, bye Ryan, and bye Thomas. Thank you for showing me around and bringing me to the Island of Sodor. I'll be seeing you later. Well, Rainbow Tank Engine, guess that leaves just you and me. Should I go take Annie and Clarabelle for you? Pah! As if. My first day back, and I'm going to take my favorite coaches on this railway. I'm going to take Annie and Clarabelle. But if you're taking Annie and Clarabelle, then what should I be doing? I don't know. How about you go find what's at the end of the rainbow? You seem to be very interested in rainbows. Pah! You're very funny, Thomas. But all I'm doing is following the orders of, well, Sir Topham Hatt. I think you probably should take me with. All I know is I'm taking Annie and Clarabelle. You're not coming with because you already know what it's like to take Annie and Clarabelle. How about this, Ryan? If you so want a job, I'll give you a job. Go and help Bill and Ben. Bill and Ben? Who are Bill and Ben? Thomas, I'm new to this railway. I don't know who Bill and Ben are. Then ask around. Ryan, I'm sure there'll be engines jumping at the opportunity to show you where Bill and Ben are. Pah! Bill and Ben. I'll be able to be the best working engine with them of all time. You keep telling yourself that. But as I mentioned, I'm going to find Annie and Clarabelle. Good day, Ryan. Oh, that Thomas. Doesn't take too much to get him going.